Hey everyone, it's Carrie. We're at Home Goods today. Right next door at HomeSense is where we were yesterday. We are going to check out what's new. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back everyone. We're going to look at a lot of artwork, a little bit of lighting. We're going to see what else we can find in and around the store. We're just going to kind of briefly look at a little bit of the Halloween because we have been going over quite a bit of it. So that was kind of it for Halloween today. We're going to check out furniture. See what kind of new pieces we have in here. This is super cool. This is a cabinet right there. So there's 4 doors across the back. These little end tables, $70. I'm seeing these at all of the Home Goods stores. $180 for those chairs. We've seen those at a bunch of the stores too. So $130 for this nightstand and or end table. I love the detail on the handle. We still have these kind of foresty green side tables also. Let me reach in here. Those are $130. We've got some footstools. This one right here to the left has storage in the top, so it pops off. This is, let's see, I almost thought that was a Morris & Co. one. It is not. However, it is $100 and it does spin. We have seen those now at a few of the stores, that green pattern specifically. TV credenza, and then we have a big bird of paradise plant here. We can actually grow these outside here in Florida. That one is $130. That credenza comes in at $500. That is a Nautica brand. These chairs we've seen at a bunch of the stores. They are super cozy, by the way. Let's see what else we have. Yeah, those are $400. This coffee table, this little end table, is part of the Vietnam collection that they have in the store. It's $80. I just realized the top pops off, so there's storage inside there. I love that. That's also the first one I've seen in the wood stain. A lot of them are painted blue and green and orange. We've got some bar stools in and around here and a big credenza here in the back. This is a Tommy Hilfiger brand. Whoops. And these are $100 each. Those were a nice generous size bar stool and they were countertop height. And then we have a, thank you, someone told me in the comments, boucle is the, I probably said it wrong again, is the fabric on that chair. So those creamy bar stools right there, those are really pretty. This leather chair, that one is $300. This one is $400, and we've seen these in the stores for a while. But it's an interesting, it's kind of like a nubby fabric is the best way I can describe it. We've got a Morris & Co. chair tucked away back in here. These are Thomasville bar stools. We saw these next door over at HomeSense. They have them in leather. So these are $150. It's a very pretty cream fabric. They are very nice bar stools. They have them next door at HomeSense also in leather. We've got this blue credenza tucked away back here. We've seen this at a bunch of the stores. That one is Nautica. Just moving some stuff around so you can see the credenza back there. The chairs in front, by the way, had great casters on them, so they slid around quite easy. They did not have price tags on them though, so I apologize. We've got some end tables and credenza over here. This one is $400. I don't think we've seen this one here before with the gold trim. I thought these had drawers. It's just the design all the way around. Those are pretty cool. No drawers in it though. That is $100. This credenza is pretty cool. We saw this also next door at HomeSense. This one's $800, has good storage inside. So it's a glass on the front and a glass on the top, just a real thin piece that gives it that very subtle green look. It's a pretty cool piece. These chairs are new. These appear to be dining chairs. $200. They are solid. $100 for this one. I love these little tables now that have the plugs. You got your USB, your plugs, and everything kind of right in the side of the end table. Very convenient. Kind of look at the side profile on those chairs. They were pretty. There's a lot of poofs in the stores now. Basically all of the home goods stores. Lots and lots of poofs and lots of end tables. This one I thought was kind of cool. It had that pearl type topping and the very natural jute base. And the poofs typically run $59, $69, kind of in that ballpark. Nice solid wood on that one. $70 for that one, had the cream fabric up top. This one is like a suede type material. We've seen these here before. This one is $70 with the floral fabric, and this one's kind of cool with that blue trim, the piping on there. That one is $80. This is it's a big leather bench. That one was $200. It's a very solid bench. This was a new little, it's a bench. It had the iron base on there. It was part of the India collection. Love the fabric on top. I thought that was pretty cool. You could use that if you have like maybe a shorter vanity, you know, to kind of like sit. Some of the countertops in older homes are shorter. The newer homes tend to have countertops that are so high you almost need to put a bar stool in your vanity. We've got some wood end tables here. Oh, this one has a really cool green marble top in it. That one's $100. Could be granite. It's a stone. These minty green tables, we've had these around for a little bit here this summer. Those are $100 each. This $80 one, this is marble. That table was heavy. I thought I was going to move it because, you know, sometimes they have a marble look, but they're not marble. That was definitely a marble piece. $150. This green nightstand has been around all summer. I'm starting to see a lot of the summer furniture make its way out and new pieces start to come in the store. I think we've got a piece over here that broke. All right, let's check out some artwork while we're over here. Let me tip that down a little bit so you can hopefully see without a glare, but wait a minute. All right, we've got a pretty cool car picture, and of course it has a Texas plate on it. Those of us that live in Texas know that there's a whole car culture in Texas. We love our cars. It's a very big thing there. Car meets, cars and coffee. It's a big social thing on the weekends. Got some pretty artwork in here. I love this piece. I've seen this a few times in the stores. It's just super funky, super colorful. Okay, so every year it seems like the women's times come into the store. These are pretty funny. So they're $60 each. Trending nationwide, more suds, less duds. And they're all $60 each. Breaking news, woman launches investigation for where men get the audacity. Oh my gracious, y'all. Standing on business, you count sheep, I'll count dollars. I love this line. It always makes me crack up, but just very cool pieces. The bar art is also pretty fun. We've seen that in the store last fall. Had a couple pieces that hung out in the summer, but I'm starting to see some items come back in. This one is $50. This one back here was $24. This is one of those thread pieces. There is a lot of artwork on sale right now in the stores, and I'm noticing a lot of new artwork coming in. This one here with the pansies, we have seen that one before. I think we've seen this one too. A very pretty beach. This is one of those thread art ones also. That one comes in at $30. $50 for this coastal piece. We've got a pretty, that's a pretty floral. That one is $30. The one behind it, $50. Beautiful. This one here, $24 also. It is one of those thread art pieces. This Van Gogh piece, we have seen this one before, the roses. That's a pretty floral. I don't know if we've seen that one before. Very coastal, love that one with the little woody car. Here's another thread piece of art. This one is $35. I still have lots of coastal art in some of the stores here. And I'm thinking it might just stay year-round because we are in Florida. These have a little bit too much glare on them, but they're Monets. I do love this really big piece. If I could have moved all the art, that super colorful, very modern, was awesome. I love the pinks. Beautiful pinks. That one did not have a price tag on it. We have seen these Nike ones before. It's very old school Florida back here. Love that. Maybe seen this one here as a 2-pack also, $40 for that one. The ginger jar, $35 for that one. We've seen that one. These gold ones are super, super cool. So if you like gold artwork, they've got a nice sheen to them. They're pretty. Some good blues and greens in there. That's also a 2-pack. This is a good landscape one. Got the river running through there. That one is $30. Had a pretty frame on it too. I am starting to see a lot of dog art too in the stores. So $40, that's a little dog hanging out in the library. This one, another martini please, little guest check, that's cute. That one is $30. Let's see this really pretty one though behind. There's no price tag on the front side of that one. It is very pretty though. It's kind of like little Napa Valley feeling to me. I like this one. I like the blues and the greens. Very pretty, very soft. That one's a 2-pack. This looks like a very modern flower to me on that one. This one is very pretty with the little bird in there also. Got our little white flowers on that one. This one here is another thread art. And then of course we have the penguin cannonballing into the bathtub. We've got this is so cute. It's got the little cat tucked away underneath the sunflowers right there. That is $40. And I believe we have Frida here. This one is $40, very pretty. Kind of an abstract floral there. That's also very colorful and pretty. That one is $80. This one is interesting. So on its, to me, it looks like if you flip it the other direction, that it's kind of an abstract cityscape. But this one also really pretty. Looks like it's a grassy field with trees. That one is $60. And we've got just our neutral palms. We've seen those before. This is an iris. And then this is also a piece of thread art. So all of that is threading. That one's $35. It says take the scenic route. There's another puppy art. Adorable. Love this modern piece. And we're going to check out some lamps next. They do have, I found another Morris & Co. lamp over here. So I've seen different patterns in different stores. So we'll kind of zoom in here so you can see the super cool pattern on this one. This one is $100. And the store that we're at is Dr. Phillips in Orlando. This is not far from Universal Studios. The place, the one right now, Winter Garden, Florida, that one has, I think, the best selection of lamps in it. This one had a few new lamps here and there, so it'll be interesting the next couple weeks to see what new comes in. Those are $70. We've got some good blues in here. This one's fun with the fish on the shade right there. That one's $70. Got $80 for that dark navy blue one. So this is pretty. There's actually a couple pretty ones in here. I like the really big one, but the one here, so this one is $80. And the one floral right there, that's a Martha Stewart one. That one is $60. I am playing a game of trying to get the editing done before the lawn company outside makes its way around to my side of the building. Look at the lawnmowers and everything. So, goodness, I love this one also. How cool is this lamp? $80 for that one. We have seen these before at the stores. They just have the little base and mostly a big shade. Yeah, I don't think I've seen this one before. It's like a very sagey green. Oh wait, okay, hold on. The lamp shade is $20. And then it has the base. There was no tag on the base. So when you buy a lamp at Home Goods, it is supposed to come with a shade. Some stores have issues with people changing shades. We're not supposed to do that. So if you have a lamp, if it's a clearance lamp, it may not come with the shade. And in that case, you can buy your own shade. We're gonna jump over and we're gonna browse quite a bit through the home decor, see what's new. So $20, these are marble. They're like little stone pieces, so that is quite a heavy piece. But I think these creamy colors in here with these greens are absolutely gorgeous. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my goodness. So I am seeing a lot of neutral pottery coming into the stores. Got this really fun elephant up here. A lot of neutrals, lots of blues. Those are really pretty vases back there also. We've got some ginger jars up here with beautiful patterns on them. And then very popular are these little boxes. They're little storage containers, so the lids open and close. I see those also over at Pottery Barn and Target and all the different stores. That is a very big ginger jar on the bottom. And then we've got some golds. Golds are the other big color that I'm kind of seeing come into a lot of the stores right now. Lots of bowls, lots of vases, and then of course this little dinosaur. We have seen him show up at the bunch of the stores. He's always hiding out here though with the horses. I think he's trying to trick us. He's not a horse, he's definitely a dinosaur. But a lot of the equestrian items are coming into the stores here, so to me feels a little bit like my Texas stores where the equestrian items tend to be in the stores year round. It's a very pretty wood bowl. The glaze on this one, $30. That I thought was a very, very cool kind of like milk chocolate color, but had a little bit of iridescent. It was really pretty. Let's see, there's a lot of this type of pottery coming into the stores right now. So that one is $25. But even at Pottery Barn, we saw a whole entire wall of the creamy beige pottery vases, bowls, and all that. So seeing very much the same style over here. Very pretty blues though. There are more of those strands of marble discs, I think I would call that. This was super cool. I hope the camera picks up how iridescent it was. As I kind of spin around it a little bit, it was super, super pretty. Just a very cool piece, I thought, with kind of the pattern on there. Kind of into our creamy beiges, neutrals. And we still have plenty of items here with the World Traveler collection, which is India and Vietnam right now. Some incredible detail in these pieces. Every year when this collection comes in, I cannot get over the detail. Got some different, that jar, that orange, that was really cool. They also have some of the most, like, their pillows are just beautiful. This is all beaded, that whole pillow. Let me see how much this one is. $30 for a full beaded pillow. That is super cool. There's a candle up here. It's a very pretty green. I think we discussed that this is a Turkish, makes coffee. That is $50. I had to ask one of you and you helped me out with that. These coffee cups I think are so fun. The blue and the green. $4 with the elephant inside. I love those. $20 for this one. That's also very cool. There's a lot of trays with this collection that have beautiful patterns inside. Also, are these dishes? They are. Those are pretty. $10 for those. And the mirror also has little beading all the way around the mirror. Trying to see if there was a price on that one. We've got picture frames, some more vases, more trays back there. This lantern is very cool. You can put a candle inside there. We've got some more candles and really pretty containers down here. Ooh, that one smells nice. I thought that was going to be a candle, opened it up, and it was actually storage. What do we have in here? It has like a ceramic top on it. Oh, just another storage piece. Very pretty though. And again, absolutely beautiful pillows with this collection. And even their footstools, also very, very pretty. There's a wood bowl. Oh, I like this one too. Let's see. My goodness. Can you all hear my dog? I'm sorry, she passed out sleeping next to me. I love those trays with the two handles on each side. Those are really cool too. We got to see these trays back here also. There's, like I said, there's a lot of trays with this collection. Peek at a little bit of the Halloween items over here only because I saw these lanterns with the bats on them. Those are $50 for the big one. $35 for the small one. Lots and lots of fall candles. So if you get your candles from Home Goods, they've got all the fall ones in right now. I spy blue. The Sand and Fog, that's a pretty decent candle company in terms of fragrances. So this is kind of cool. We've got a couple different things going on here. That was for the $13 was for the lantern, not for the skeletons holding it up. That was a different. Ooh, these are cute. They're little ghost candles. $9 for that one. I don't know if you all heard, so Michael's Craft Store purchased the name brands from Joann Fabrics, and this September, so I'm gonna have to go over there pretty soon and check it out again. They're bringing the fabric into the stores. So if you're someone that's into fabrics, be on the lookout for the Michael's videos because they will have fabric in them. So we'll be on the lookout for that, but I thought I would share that news. I thought that was cool. They also do the balloons from Party City. They took that aspect over also. And they're still keeping like all of their craft items in there, so it's not like they gave it up, which is nice. I like this. This is a marble taper holder. These are little orange. Oh, I see. Little tiny candles. Okay, so those are $8, little votives. These are LED ghosts. I think these are so cute. Let's see how much these are. And they are a wax material looking, so that's fun. Price tag, where are you? No price tag on that one. All sorts of tapers in here. So here are those Luminara candles that I was talking about. Pottery Barn sells, so the candles, if you watch the Pottery Barn video, these candles do this, they have the same exact effect. So they kind of flicker back and forth. They really do look like, can you see that? How it flicks back and forth? I think the Luminaras are the nicer ones, and not that this one isn't. However, that I just like them better than these. They have a more real look to them. So these are your candle warmers. You'd put your jar below that, turn that light on. That is a really pretty pumpkin up there. Oh, okay. I thought it was just gonna be like a wax candle. That actually has a little light in the bottom of it. Little pumpkin taper holder. That one's also $9. Wax pumpkin. Okay, those are cool. This piece right here is it's metal across the bottom, and then has those 5 glass jars. $30 for your candles in there. Those are really pretty. I like that one. A little bit modern. And then we have all different little candle arrangements down here. These have little LED tea lights in them. $20 for that one. Sorry, I wanted to make sure that when I flipped it, I didn't knock everything over. And in case you need corn on the cob candles, I do think they're cute. It would be really fun for kind of a harvest themed meal. We've got little, oh my goodness, I love all the oranges in here. These are all battery operated, which by the way, battery operated candles are amazing to have on hand in power outages because you don't have to have a lit fire in your house. It's just kind of a cool thing. We have a lot of the paper plate and disposable. These are kind of a plastic material, but I thought these were fun. They have your little plasticware all wrapped up with these little decorative napkins. These are $13. They had a whole bunch of different patterns, colors. Let's see this one. Got some golds in there also. Kind of just little, make entertaining a little bit easier and still have some patterns in there. We've got some fun storage box up here. We will just browse around a little bit as we head out. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you all have an amazing day today. I will see you all in the next video. Take care and be safe out there, everyone. See you soon.